this works. If it doesn't, oh well. If it does, it does. It's... Oh, okay. I think I fixed it. Oh. Finally, dude. I think I fixed it. I think. I wonder if it works. It's fixed? Okay. So what happened was, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I went to update my OBS and forgot about it, you know? You know when you forget about stuff. You forget about stuff. Hey, let's look at the leaderboard after game 1. Ooh, 122 points. All right, cool. Oh my God, yo. Sometimes you know. Hopefully no one. You gotta just go under the radar and hopefully nobody noticed. All right, let's see how long until next game. 7 minutes until, or hold on, at 7 on your clock, so 6 minutes. Yo, thanks, Ice. Yo, shout out Faxi as well. Shout out Ozzy. I was gonna have to call up Ozzy for help for a second. I was gonna have to, but then I remembered what happened. And I remembered what I did wrong. I updated my OBS, never fixed my settings. I updated it, never fixed. Yo, what's up, Lotto?
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
Any surprises after game 1? I mean, I have one surprise, actually, to be honest. But any other surprises after game 1? Where's Bucky? 17th place in that last game, but only 26th place on the leaderboard. They got shocked off height. Is that what happened? I don't even know what happened. I honestly don't fully remember. Can you run a prediction? I could try, or maybe Kyle could try. What kind of prediction we talking about here? Yo, Tranquil, bro. Shh. Keep that between us, brother. What's up, Panda Mint? Tranquil, keep that between us, by the way. Shh. Unofficial Ozzy Ray? Probably unofficial, official. Either way, I just appreciate the supportive Fortnite community, especially Ozzy. He's been a big influence, you know? When you gotta, you know, we're almost the same height though. I think we're gonna have a good FNCS here though. Because Ratgun, Yemity, and Banana putting up 96 points in that game as well is actually pretty impressive. But the drop off, 30-point drop off between 3rd and 4th after one game. I know it's early, but I'm still surprised. Who places higher? All right, thank you. Because it doesn't let me. That's the thing. So we got what? Let me see. Let me just double check the time. It's been about, the game's been on for about 5 minutes. So we got about 3 more. About 3 minutes to wait. We play at Ark, Baka, Whale, Bucky, Miro. Okay. Out of this list right now, who is the most unlikely, but you see having a chance to qualify to the Global Championship? Because I know we're all talking about Epic Whale's team. I know we're talking about Bucky's team. I know we're talking about Miro's team. But let's just pretend for a second that we're all fans of an underdog. Pretend for a second. Keen. I could see that one. I could see that one. Mine would maybe, I don't know. I don't like the way they lost hype. X-Pawn, Reciprocal, and Crim's pretty consistent. You're going to see them in another endgame. You're going to see them in another endgame. No, Miro doesn't count. He doesn't count. I said no Epic, no Miro, no Bucky. No, without like pretending, because I know we're all fans of those three teams. Let's not all kid ourselves. Like, come on. Most of us in this chat want one of those three teams, or are fans of one of those three teams. So without picking one of those teams, who do you guys think can qualify to the global championship and or win this FNCS from Major 3? Panda Hype. What about Manny? I'm not ignoring you. Pick 3. Dude, I think maybe I would say Rat Gun. I want to say maybe X-Pawn's team. And my third team will be after the replay. And after this replay, we'll be live with game number 2 of the NA West FNCS. Luga, Craze, and Threats. They're going to be out towards the outside. Joji's going to be underneath. Agers are still here. Donnie's going to be underneath as well. He may have lost the plot, but at least he still has a chance here in this game. 7 other players split between 3 other teams. That's one less as Rapid does go down. The hot streak of Kanata comes to a slow roll in 5th place as Agers drops down from above, continuing to look for the shots, the opportunities with no builds. There's not too many of those, or at least not none that come without a risk. Crouching down, trying to lurk, making sure to hide as much of the audio visual as possible. Hoyo trying to get a shot on the 1. That's Mason who does go down. No Siphon really going to be utilized here. 3v3 situation. Joji, Seek, Donnie versus Agers, Acorn, and Poyo up above. They're getting sprayed on the side. They're almost going down as well. Acorn falls. Agers falls. Poyo's now going to be left by himself. 1 men miss smoke. 70 on the Chug Jug. And he has a fight for his life and runs out of builds, but he's able to get the knock on the 1. Storm Sickness and cannot get the elimination in time. So I just realized that was not the replay of that last game. And I'm crazy threat. And I was trying to figure out why. Why didn't the replay get saved? What happened? Does that work? Well, I mean, it's there. I'm going to try something real quick. We'll watch it again. Hold on. I'm going to try one more time. Other players split between 3 other teams. It's not getting overwritten somehow, huh? It was not supposed to be NAC. Yeah, I got to figure that out later. But this is a contested fight up here. One of the few. Oh. Not to... Oh, I don't want to spoil anything, but I have to fix it. What's up, P-Down? Was it Codex? What's up, Noah? Who do you think is winning tomorrow? I mean... There's only... You know... Unless Poyo's gonna stop him. Let's be real. Let me see if this is saving those. The replay is being saved. Not overwritten. We'll try again later. Why don't they stream this on the main broadcast? I couldn't answer that question. I'm not the guy with the answers. So kind of contested off spawn, but nobody actually fighting it out. Let's see what else is going on. Cap is free. Down low is free. Top left pretty free. No real fights actually. What? Aju's taking some damage, but even then, Convict and them. Wiped popping. Yo, all I know is I cannot make a prediction myself. For some reason, it's broken and I can't do it myself. Bucky lands at the Foxy Floodgates, where they are uncontested, setting up their loot, and potentially going for the island. Suzuki's defiable in the middle. They're safe. Miro, Thoric, uncontested, along with Phoenix. Slixies and them looking like they're moving on over. Uh-oh. They're lurking. Team's trying to run away. I wonder if they heard the launch pad. Because they're immediately running away. They're immediately running away. They must have heard something that they didn't like. Lux is last right now. Lux, I'm not sure, has the same type of mobility overall. So he's going to be trailing a little bit behind as Slixies lands a couple of shots. Oh my god, dude. Yo, kiddo. I don't know when the notification will pop up. I don't know if it'll ever pop up, but just know. Just know. Thank you. Actually, Shuffle taught me something. Shuffle taught me something. I just got to remember it. Mera qualifies for globals? Okay. Okay, here we go. I found it now.
If you smell
Oh, there we go. There it is.
is cooking.
They're just chasing that team down over the top. Miro's over here. Rather slow. Not really doing much. There we go. That's going to make it better. Arc School and Salco looking like they're pushing another early game fight over towards Pump Power. Back-to-back games. This is where they're getting their overall eliminations. But Arc going down early has caused a wrench in their game plan for game number 1. But they're sneaking around. There's a ramp there. Cake is on the other side. Oh, one of them gets spotted out, but Arc is able to box up almost 1-to-1. Sens is there. He's kind of separated the two. Arc needs to figure out a way out. It's not as safe to go through that door, but he's at least going to fight his way out if worse comes to worse. Chug Jug down below, making sure he's healthy. Arc School kind of stuck on the outside, or I should say Salco in School. Stuck on the outside. Arc still not backing down from a challenge. Taking away as much control in this area as possible. He's the type that likes to get aggressive, turn the tables on his opponents overall. Vorx gets elimination on Crank, but Vorx and Xenon both go down. Vorx elimination cleans up. Freeze gets one, probably wiped. Superman sprite out of Arc though. From fight to fight, all the information's coming in. Another team is lurking though. Another team is lurking in the distance right now. Dala, Clux. Dala and Clux and Fletch. Wherever Fletch is at. I don't know where he's at. He's on the mountain up there. Yo, Fletch, get with him, brother. Where are you at with your team? This is game number 1. What's up, Frox? Oh, okay, so they're just going to get on out. Dala's on the other side. This is the team that was lurking and third-partying. Arc just trying to spray his way in. Clux is there as well. Remember, Fletch is on the mountain behind him. He's not necessarily with his teammate. And Dala's going to disengage out, leaving Clux to himself on one side. Almost gets boxed up. Arc missing crucial opportunities here. But Fletch wreaking havoc on the top of that mountain. Taking Arc shields down to just 2 so far. If you tell me where Retro's at. Bro, y'all restarted that prediction like 9 times. Oh, Fletch. Fletch is just putting down so much supportive fire. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. Clux just gets caught out of position. They're able to take him down. 3v1, all spraying inside of the box. And it's kind of leaving Fletch to disengage one way. And you see Dala going the other way. Back to their surge tower up above. My brother. Another 5er. John Cena out here, brother. I definitely can't see you, but thank you. I can thank you. Let's see who we want to watch. Somebody said where Retro's at. What's up, Deluxe? Those are big 5 from Endu. Well, thank the other brother for me. What did everybody eat for dinner tonight? I'm not sure Poppin's alive in this game. I'm going to be honest with you. Stay away from that side of the map. Because I don't even know how that happens. Oh, no. The fight for the island. They got the elimination onto Virgo. I'm not sure how Virgo got caught out of position, but they're able to get the elimination onto Virgo. Fresh off the reboot. Oh, that's what happened. I don't know when they got taken down. I don't know why they got taken down, but it looks like they were just taken down or something. Unless his loadout's not loading. Reciprocal's down outside of zone at the bottom of the map. Hold on. Hold on. What did Deluxe say? What did you say about? Gotta talk to you about your service. Oh, okay, Deluxe. Let me know. Where's the loot? Like, is this bugged? This has to be bugged, right? No, it's not. Ireland's going to go to Raze, Evolved, and Retro. Raze has the medallion. Okay, I'm trying. Instinct and Larkos. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Let's go this way on the map. Doric Phoenix over here. Salco Arc. Retro. There we go. 3 empanadas, 1 double cheeseburger, fries, and a medium shake. Bro, all of that sounds delicious. Is it Eisen? Yeah, dude in Central, I did. You happen to battle Buka in EU? I do not. No, we cannot, Drac. No, we cannot. Okay, so they're doing pretty good. Gucci Burgers, Snowy on that side. JacobPRs and Pump. Rotating in through the middle. Are you going to get... No, I'm not, bro. Look at this. Boom. It's just, why would you want to support... Like, why would you want to support these guys? Why would you ever want to watch them? Like, why? You know what I mean? Why wouldn't you want to watch real talent? Best of the best in all the land. Because West is obviously the best region in all of Fortnite. So this is the best of the best in all the land. Crim's X-Pawn reciprocal by the bunker. They're not going to use it to rotate, though. Smart decision for the most part. Bucky Okus. Maybe they have the reboot card. Maybe they don't. What's good, Vase? I don't know, Virus. Everything happens in... I don't know. Let me just shut up. Lux, Centro. I don't see Rapid there. Let's take a look at Miro. Looking towards the south side of the zone overall. What do you got winning this season? JacobPR's Pump. 100%. I'm not even like scared a little bit. Who do you have getting the last spawn on land after game 1? It's the boy Epic, bro. He's not going to get the 7th championship, but he's going to get a shot at it at Globals. That's just my predictions. I wish everybody could win, though. You know what I mean? Fresh off the reboot. Disaster strikes again. X-Pawn, Crim, and Reciprocal. They're making their way right on over. It's really up to Bucky and Okus. They're trying to go ahead and alleviate the pressure, fall further and further back while saving the body. But eventually, you know, if things go awry, push comes to shove, they might have to give it up, especially with the zone now creeping in. They do have a med miss smoke. They're close in the distance. But now Bucky has the angle on that side, even the ramp inside. He lands that first shot. Doesn't give him the pepper effect, but it slows down his opponents on the other side. X-Pawn's going to be able to get the clean up onto Virgo. They're not giving up just yet. Neither is Bucky. Okus having that top-down angle, making sure that, hey, if we do make our way in, it's going to come at a risk, and they actually get flanked. They actually get flanked. Oh, no! Okus goes down. He had no way but to go in. JacobPRs and Pump were now making their way in deep into the side of that mountain to really cause a little bit of havoc. Getting it down onto one team and causing the other one to go down as well. Uh-oh. And clearing out all the space. Making sure no one here can hide. We do know what he was able to do. Get that first shot. But who is this? Keembot, Blink, and Darts. Bro, why won't they use it as teammates? But it's alright. Reciprocal is down, but at least he's gonna get back up. Are they looking? Are they going for it? Are they going for it? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? There is no way a 20 gifted sub bomb. That's more eliminations than Peterbot got in any singular game today, and they're in first place. Who's my favorite to win West? We're looking at him. Yo, they are literally, are they camping this reboot? Are they camping this reboot, kiddo? Oh my god, dude, I can't believe it. 20 plus the 5 and the 5, so that's 30. Hi. They did get some more heals off that a little bit. Superhero upgrade. Nah, they're finally going to rotate out. But it doesn't mean it gets any easier. Because X-Pawn, Crims, their card is inside of there as well. Along with Bucks. Oh, he has a med mist. He has a chug jug. Oh, misses that first shot. Oh, and the second. He's getting flanked right now. 4 HP. He needs to drop the med mist smoke to stay alive. And oh, barely does not get the effect. He does throw it down, but it does not heal him in time. JacobPRs and Pump probably see it all happen in the feed. Go to this side of the map, though. We'll stay on this side of the map. Oh, what is this going down right now? Pure? Getting one on the Zenith? Oh, let's stop hating. Come on now. Let's stop hating. It's a 12-game series. There's 10 more games total. One trio quals from NA West. Pure, Haju, and Creep trying to make it out. Low on Surge in game 1. Put themselves in a tough spot. Miro and them do get a knock, a down into the distance as he goes and gets number 300 for the channel. 300. Damn. Bro, whenever you come to the States, let me know. You know what I'm saying? But they get the elimination. They clean it up. All 3. 4 more points per elimination. A 12 more point swing. Look at Epic Well on his team. Along with Paper, Victor V. 49 points in game 1. Not too bad. Not too bad. 2000 would be a dream. Bro, global dominate. I mean... How this format work? 12 games. It's just 12 games. 4 points per elimination, 65 points per win. Top 17 is where you start earning those 65 points. Half of the points are around top 8. No, they're definitely not doing that bad, honestly. Decent zone so far. Oh, somebody got beamed. Anybody else see who it was? Probably this team out here. And Crims is down. Uh-oh. Superman Sprite wreaking havoc. The team that they fought in game 1, but this is School down below along with Salco. Ark is up above. Making sure not to give it up too early. He knows one more player's in the vicinity. Ready to challenge for it. And this is where they're going to try to hit that 2v1 on him. They realize they have him outnumbered for a quick second, but he completely drops down low to the low ground where there's really no advantage. Yeah, we'll look at them after this, but right now we're just hunting for some early game fights. Keep the tempo, keep the pace. See who wins the foot. Oh, dude, I messed up my round. Never mind. I'm going outside. Touching grass. Wait, what? Regular builds and not potato graphics? What are you talking about? Holy, there's no delay. This is live, bro. No, I'm just kidding. 8-minute delay. So Fletch, Clucks, Dala. They were able to get one elimination before going down, I believe. Having to disengage. But now they're back on up. They pulled zone on this side of the map, which isn't too bad. Quasha, Monk, Hyar. We saw the rotation into the water. Now they're cutting in. I can't tell if you're 16 or 40. Sometimes I can't tell either, to be honest. So that's why I leave it up to you. What do you think I am? I'm not on performance mode, though. I don't think I'm on performance mode. I think I'm not. Arc over here. Keika does go down. They were the ones nearby. Everybody having to rotate in. See how immediately getting tagged up on this rotation. They have the Chug Jug. That's the real only HP that they have in this situation. Creeping right back through pump power. Oh my god, what's up? What's up, Dad? Oh, we'll check after this guy. Oh, School goes down. Salco's just trying to disengage. A tough rotation. Nice shots by Salco. 300 above. He is able to get the down. Arc is helping him out. They're stuck outside of the zone. Now Salco's going to fall. Now Arc by himself. We talk about clutch plays. He drops as a solo in top 21. And, well, he, stays there. Lux goes down to the back of zone. Trying to go for some of that loot. And it'll be normal builds. Okay, we'll fix it after. We'll fix it after this, because if I open the menu, the timeline will pop up and it spoils. It's defiable. Hits him in a foot race and steals those builds away. Zuki's vanilla, defiable. On the other edge of the zone, still not in just yet. Really have to decide. We got some open slots. We should grab that mist form, right? It's there, right? There we go. 9 charges on it. That's good for vanillas. That's good. Yo, I see you, C10. I'll do it after this game. Everybody's still having to rotate in. Freeze, Vorks. I know I want to watch, actually. Anybody but them. Anybody but them. Stop putting them in my face, bro. Everybody's just trying to rotate forward. Victor V, Paper, and Epic. Well, that's who I was looking for. Pump gets it down onto Yemeni. That's right above them right now. Oh, I would not even peek. I see who else is above them. I see who else is above them. Okay. Oh, nice shots. Victor V. Epic Well teaming together, putting those shots together to get that one. What? Yo, Kyle with the gifted sub to Clicks and Poleaf with the 2 months in a row. This is so loud, bro. I don't even know how to lower it. Don't peek. Don't peek. Back to back. Thank you both. Let's finish this right now. Top 17 placement points have just now happened, and they're starting to set in. Key, no. Sliver of HP. Trying to survive on the tail end. He finally gets taken down by Defiable. Rotation out to the front side of the zone. Just trying to catch up as much as possible. Cats, 100%, brother. Thank you so much. Slixies takes down one. Nox going to come into play. Clux and Dala, they're on high ground for now. Miro over the top, underneath. The spray's going through. They're going to have to rotate out eventually. But please, 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 everybody cross your fingers. Come on, please. Everybody, come on, cross your fingers together. Don't get the revive. Come on. Yo, Fax with the raid? Oh my god. The big brother with the big raid. I was about to be cringe. I didn't know if I wanted to be yet, though. It's not a troll? Well, I don't really care, bro. I just got trolled. I don't care. He's watching. It's just as good. And now he's probably... It's all good. I don't care now. I'm never going to thank anybody again. Thanks to you guys. What's up, Mars? I just had to link your stream. You deserve it. No, it's good. I know. To me, even when I say raid, it's like if someone's willing to share their community with somebody, that to me that's one of the biggest things. Come on, this is a team. This is a dark horse team right here. This is a dark horse team. Please don't curse them. Please don't curse them. Please don't curse them. 109 below. I gotta... How do I do this? I'll do that later because this I cursed them. I cursed them, bro. I crossed my fingers. I prayed, but it did not work. I still cursed them somehow. A big sub, Saf. That's the second Saf I've ever known, but thank you so much. Now, Ratgun's a clutch right now. Ratgun's at least going to clutch top 5 out of nowhere. He's going to get an Elim, Siphon, some shields. Source, Yumi, Convict, they're still up in this one. Paper, Victor V, Epicwell, they're still alive as well. Top 12. Rotating Palace and in the same direction as JacobPR. It's just a whole different layer. One team's going to be above them, though. That's Xenon, that's Vorx, that's Freeze. Gotta watch out. Oh, yeah, another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust up above. What's up, Sleepy Time, bro? OG, my brother. Paper getting to the front side of the zone. This is good for them. They do not have a med miss smoke, though. That's going to be the difference maker when teams make this play. They don't have a med miss smoke. All of them down 50 HP. They're immediately getting beamed by the Superman sprite, running around down below, trying to create and make extra space. With a mastermind here, Paper would not put them in this position for no reason. Looks across, sees Source, a little bit of damage there as Haju bounces in and out with the misform, but they go and separate themselves just a little bit too far from Paper. He goes down, caught off guard. His two teammates not able to watch every angle in this end game, especially from the backside of zone when it's truly running wild. They use the misform. Victor V is trying to take a different angle and a different approach, but he ends up further and further outside of zone. Oh no, this might be the end of Victor V, Epicwell, and Paper in game number 2 as they end outside a possible top 9 situation. Baka and Pars sharing it down below, hitting the pon-pon, letting them know, hey, we're not scared. We're not going to back down. Even without Pump on our team, we're ready to take all challenges. Miro flying across. Good damage there. Is Defiable and Zukis. They're going to be a duo. Clux, Fletch, and Dala up above. They're a full trio. Forks Freeze there, trio as well. We saw Haju fall. Creep is down below. Phoenix might be trying to go to the backside of the zone on the chase, getting the siphon, keeping himself alive. Double chugs here as well, but that's where it all comes to an end. He has to figure out a way in. There's only one more charge on his mist form, but he also finds a med mist. And this is where you get points after points after points that are all being cleaned up here. And that smooth sailing across the finish line could be Dala, as he had enough. Finished that chug, gets in towards the zone. Phoenix clutching up points and clutching up big. Dala still putting pressure up, not letting anybody breathe, not letting anybody feel free with that misform. Our two solos down below strike again and take down Xenon. One less solo left in this endgame as Pars goes all in 50-50, taking down not the spot he wanted to have in that situation, but sometimes you play the hand of cards that's dealt. As Freeze gets spotted out in the backside of his zone, Phoenix again surviving and thriving, stealing away that loot here into the end game. Still 80 on the chug, hits the first Outlaw's shot, tries to go to the high ground, runs into Clux, and he builds and takes it away. Quickly gets chopped down. He tries to catch it, but Storm Sickness was a warning. He tries to fight it out. Pure gets another siphon. That's where it comes down to a 1v1 situation. Clux starts his heal off. First medkit is out. Pure down below. I don't know what his heal situation was, but Clux is looking around to see if he can extend his. Pure has enough to win this game if Clux doesn't draw any lucky cards here out of that deck, because the misform is all he has left. His time has officially run out as Pure, Haju, and Creep from LCQ to Game 2 win. I gotta breathe. I don't know if this is right, but Pure, Haju, and Creep. I'm not sure they went in the LCQ. Did they go to the LCQ? Yeah, Haju went to the LCQ, bro. Why would I not? Why would I second guess myself? Do you think Clicks could still win grands on NA? Yes. But I will say, the further and further Peterbot pulls away means teams will have to take matters into their own hands, get eliminations, WQ the lobby. That's a way to close the gap. Hope, cross your fingers, somebody else takes down Peterbot. Do it yourself. Yo, good game, Pure. Good game, Pure. I mean, even if you don't land on him, like I said, you just have to take him down. Gotta breathe, dude. Got some water. How's everybody doing today? Why am I watching on YouTube, a Twitch? Bro, you can come in both. I appreciate everybody that's watching on both. I just do it because why not, you know? But the chat is over here, though. I will say that. I'm trying to go up and read chat a little bit. Do you think it was because Zoe wasn't locked in? Didn't Zoe clutch up their solo points? In that one, I know it's only one game, but like, you can't say somebody's not locked in, but then somebody's clutching up points. I think it was just the drastic different playstyle of the lobby from Surge bases to W King, from Surge bases to W King. You know? Oh, another one from Cats, bro. Let's go. Hold on, I gotta see this clip. Hold on, I gotta see this clip real quick.
Chat, go follow him, bro. Show him some love on God.
Oh.
He's passionate too. Like he be like,
he loves it. He loves what he does, man. On God, show him some love,
Yo.
chat. So
Ah,
say yo.
look
Rate
at
him
my
with a yo,
face.
chat. Everyone rate him with a yo real quick.
Come on.
Dead ass.
Oh my god, that's actually hilarious. Yo, Facts with the raid?
No. Y'all think I'm rating him? Oh my God.
God.
No.
The big
Oh.
brother, with the big raid.
No, no. Oh my god.
I was about to be cringe. I didn't know.
Oh my god, this backfired.
Good thing I
somehow.
wasn't cringe. Good
No
thing
way.
I wasn't actually cringe like I wanted to be. We dodged one there. Let's look at the leaderboard though real quick. Let's look at the leaderboard real quick. Baka, Pars, and Pump in first place. An almost 40-point lead. But Phoenix, Miro, and Thoric. Hey, I must shut up, bro. I remember one thing that I said. And I'm eating my words right now. I said out of all the teams, and I'll admit when I'm wrong because I'm wrong here. I said out of all the teams that have a chance to win, Miro's team was in my head the least likely. And boy was I wrong. And we got Poppin', Snibbin' Dark from what? Top 1 to 4th place. Ratgun, Yemity, Banana still playing consistent. 1 point down out of the top 3. Haju, Creep, and Phoenix moving up after that win. Raze, Retro, and Evolve 6th. Xenon, Vork, and Freeze. Victor V, Epic, and Paper still struggle to find that consistency. 11th place. 9th place. 7 elims, 1 game. 1 elim next. Eesh. Dala, Fletch, and Clucks, B-Dog, Cough, Suds, Defiable, Vanilla, Zookies, X-Pond, Reciprocal, and Crims, King Bomb, Bleak, and Darks, Diego, Wi-Fi, and Zare, Monk, Quastra, High R, Source, Yumi, Convict, Velo, Slixies, and Scissor. And then Arc, Scold, and Salco for 19th. Akao, Flash, and Plum in 19th. Not bad. Not bad for a decent leaderboard, you know? See how long until next game. About 5 minutes until next game. Just so you know. Arc School and Salco are just... Honestly, they've never been a team to sit in tower for Surge. And man, I'm glad I picked my Baka, Pars, and Pump as my pick to win, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't make predictions very often, but when I do, I'm just glad when they're doing well. From West Coast. POI. Point of... I'm in Vegas, actually. I'm in Vegas. So, is our new prediction up? There's a new prediction up. Let's see who's in that prediction right now. Miro, Epic, Bucky, and Baka. Who places better out of those 4 teams? And my bet, I would put the pick on... I would put mine on Baka. I'm just saying. I would put mine on Baka. Bro, I don't have any good commands in this chat. I'll let you know. But I will say, who else is surprising me? Haju, Creep, and them surprising me a little bit, but not as much. I think I'm more so surprised by Epic, Paper, and Victor V failing to get in the top 10 in back-to-back games. That's pretty surprising to me. And then obviously Bucky's performance so far. So let's see. We get into game... What, 3? My math says 3. We get in the game about, what, 2 minutes? 2 minutes, yeah, about 2 minutes. Paper top 5. I want it. I want to see it too. I want to see it too. But it only looks like either winning the tournament is going to get you into the global championship, or Baka, Pars, Pump winning and then you coming in second. Seems like those are the things that are going to get you into the global championship. No, Baka already got his major 1 win, so they're good. They don't have to worry about it. The game wasn't fun to him? Okay. I can see it.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Let me see something real quick. Let me see something real quick. All right, so we got 1 minute to wait. All right. Okay. 1 minute until we get into the next game. And I like to show the replay. I like to show the replay because to me, I just like watching it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see right now who won that last game. If you guys are just tuning in, now is your chance to check it out. And when we come back from the replay, though, we'll be jumping right into the next game. Putting pressure up. Not letting anybody breathe, not letting anybody feel free with that misform. Our two solos down below, strike again and take down Xenon. One less solo left in this endgame as Pars goes all in 50-50, taken down. Not the spot he wanted to have in that situation, but sometimes you play the hand of cards that's dealt as Freeze gets spotted out in the backside of zone. Phoenix again surviving and thriving, stealing away that loot here into the end game. Still 80 on the Chug, hits the first Outlaw's shot, tries to go to the high ground, runs into Clux, and he builds and takes it away. Quickly gets chopped down. He tries to catch it, but Storm Sickness was a warning. He tries to fight it out. Pure gets another siphon. That's where it comes down to a 1v1 situation. Clux starts his heal off. First medkit is out. Pure down below. I don't know what his heal situation was, but Clux is looking around to see if he can extend his. Pure has enough to win this game if Clux doesn't draw any lucky cards here out of that deck, because the misform is all he has left. His time has officially run out as Pure, Haju, and Creep quickly jumping right into the action. Crime City contested fight. Traded Nox, but one's going to be cleaned up by Source. Game number 3. Oh, Snippy's down as well. This is a back-to-back off spawns after that game 1 wonder by them, where they go down in a bad position early. They're taking away all the barrels as well. They don't know exactly where Dark is at, but they spot him out on the other side, and they claim Crime City as their own. So an NJC, what's up, brother? I don't have a drop map, so I don't know. I don't know, Drum, did they? Where were they landing? No, dude. No, they did not. What's up, Bisquick? So they're uncontested for the most part. Reboot's back at Crime City. Yusuf, Shipsky, and Botify moving on over from Outlaws Oasis. Just claiming as much space as possible. Are you a main broadcaster? I don't know exactly what that means exactly, but I am on the Fortnite broadcast. What are we doing here? Oh, I thought we were lurking. We are lurking our way up. Ready to contest this fight. Haju, Creep, and Pure don't want to slow down after their win. They want to continue to push the pace. A couple knocks from both teams, so now would be the perfect time to move in. Yo, what's up, Avuki? Long time no see. Thank you for the sub, buddy. Still third-party shots coming in, and, well, Pure's going to clean up both of the knocks already. Wi-Fi trying to run away. Creep playing it safe. Double cones his way through. Did not spot him out going underneath the steps, though, or at least not just yet. Still trying to find his way out as Haju spots him out. Gets the elimination there. First one of the game so far, but there is still one more. That's a cow. Okay. Straight on the chase. Creep cuts off the other end, tries to dash into the box, does not find success there, sees the guy trying to use the mini and immediately tries to attack the builds. The bait and switch is in. Pure is the one who gets the elimination. Lone Wolf is now theirs. Uh-oh. Fledged Dala, Clux taking the Spire. Yasir, Flinty, and Manny from the outpost. Not too bad. They're alive for now. Could be the comeback game. Peeker, could this be the comeback game? Could be the comeback game. It could be. Depends if JacobPRs and Pump want to rotate in that direction, though. If Island comes up, they push over there. Zone's moving over here, so we might have one of these Pump Power Islands, maybe. Maybe. Surge in West lobbies? I don't know. I personally don't have that data. Somebody does. Can you look at other players' point of views? Yeah, what do you want? There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. And another one. And another one. I'm just kidding, bro. So I'm just trying to find early game fights. That's what I try to focus on, because I know a lot of those teams are uncontested, like Miro's teams. And do you guys want to watch this? Hold on. First up, thank you so much for the sub. Used to be Shadows. What are you now? King. Shadow. That's what you are. Yeah, let me know who you guys want to watch, though. Like, anybody that's not in the sewer, preferably. Ooh. Gotta be very quiet here. Patience. Into the bush, the double beam. Shield's gone like that. Teammate is on that surge tower, so it's not going to be easy for Smokey to get on down. Dash Sprite goes down. He's trying to create distance, but Psyrazor, Scissor, ahead, and uses the Dash Sprite along with him. Steals away the resource, creates that distance, puts it into the 1v1. 10 GG's. Oh, no. And another 5. Electras. Oh my god. I'm just so grateful for y'all. I'm so grateful. Trying to see it. I'm trying to spread the fights out. You're mad funny, had to sub. What did I do? The problem with me is I can never be a comedian because I'm accidentally funny. I agree I'm a funny guy, but I'm accidentally funny. You know when you fall into a joke? Okay, that's the one who Epic died, or got the down on. Fletch is up here fighting them. Clux might be the last one alive, though. He's trying to create distance. And as he runs away, they're going to be hot on those heels. This is an important game for Arc School and Salco, because I fear, and this is just my fear, I fear if they do bad here, I feel like they're almost out of contention of an FNCS win. 3 bad games in a row. All through eliminations. Who gets Island involved? Raze and Retro get it again. 2 teams fighting towards the outside. Keen, Darts, and Blink. Can you find F and Ollie? How's he doing? Where does he land? But thank you again, Shadows. Yeah, they actually let me pick the zones for West, so I decided to mix it up, you know? I couldn't even contain my laughter for that one. They're just watching on the outside. They probably see the med miss smoke. Maybe, maybe not. Nope, they're just rotating in. What's going on in the city? Nothing, really. Let's talk about Utopia. Still nothing. Looking around, seeing where the lurk is at. Smokey's by himself. Are they gonna find him? Hey, he picked the bush. He picked the cone in the bush. He literally picked the cone in the bush. Oh my god. Endu. A 10 bomb brother. Thank you so much. I already got the ones from your actual brother, but I appreciate it. Bro, I'll slide you one. Dude, hold up. I'll slide you one for real. I'll slide you in myself. Just for being here. Just for being here. I don't do that. I don't always do that just cause, but like, why not? Just for being here.
Is cooking.
Convicting them, let them rotate past them, and now they're chasing them. They're up over them. They don't want to fall underneath to where they were at, rotating through. They created too much distance, but they went back towards Canyon's Crossing. That doesn't advance them on this rotation at all. They better have heals. 2 med kits, bandages. Could be enough to get out of zone, but it's definitely risky. Do a Bucky check real quick. What do you mean, ungrateful streamer? What did I do? What did I do? Oh my god, another gifted from Endu as they're getting sprayed again. Who is spraying? Who is that? Come back here. Come back here. Oh, it's Pars again. It's Pars again. Back to back. Subscription attack. Okay, at least they're back on up. What's going on out here? Manny. Rat Gun. Legendary Banana. Somebody wanted to check up on Banana. Somebody. You guys are both goats. You guys are like Kane and Undertaker, dude. Brothers of Destruction. Like the Hardy Boys. The Dudley Boys. Edge and Christian. The New Day. That's what you guys are to me. The Rock and Sock Connection. Like, come on. Let's be real. Another one. Icebird. I want to see a thank you to Cats. Thank you so much, bro. They're just kind of sitting underneath. No action's really going to break down here. Let's see who's towards the outside. Let's see if they can find another one.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
Go. Bro, W. Oh no. I gotta lower the volume a little bit. It's gonna drive me insane. I would try this. We'll try this. I thank you guys so much. I'm like I said, I'm normally a 20 viewer streamer, and I never realize how loud that is because it doesn't pop up that often, unless Kiddu is around or Cats or Kyle. Tamaki's doing where they land. Where they land. Is this is Tamaki, right? Yeah, actually, oh my god. That's how they're doing. They got good loot. They had good loot. They're doing better than okay. Sends towards the north. Phoenix mirroring them, making it on the north side of the map. You can kind of see where everybody's at. Arc School and Salco taking down brutal boxcars. More and more teams struggling to make their way in. They're going to go ahead and stay in here. And I like the idea of this if the zone continues to pull towards the north. If it comes south, that's when it gets a little risky. Keen, them just trying to jump on one. Salco takes down Vanillas. I think that's a full wipe. Oh my god, Endu, another one. And then Lotto's joining in on the mix. Lotto is joining in on the mix.
What the Rock is cooking.
Uh-oh, what's going down over here? Paper's in a fight with Manny and Yasir and them. Oh no. He edits the ramp wrong. He goes down. Victor V's in there in a 1v3 essentially, trying to go back on up, trying to create a little bit of distance. Bro, Ozzy had like 50,000 people watching earlier, or something close to that, bro. Ozzy is the community. They're trying to say paper still. I'm surprised he hasn't been cleaned up just yet. Oh no, the shockwave pistol. The shockwave pistol. They're spraying from all angles. Paper finally gets cleaned up. This isn't too bad if they could quickly win this fight. If they could quickly win this fight, it won't be the worst thing in the world for them. They can get their teammate back up. There's multiple reboots, but they immediately are going towards the south. Win or lose, they're trying to go to the outside of the zone. They have a full chug. They have 2 med miss smokes. As long as they stay alive here, it won't be too bad, but that team is going on the chase a little bit, or at least to the edge of that mountain, trying to figure out where they're going to. Manny's still following down all the way. Oh my god, Lotto. He really did win the lotto. So Manny's going to rotate back. We will see Paper back into this game later on. Fletch, okay, we'll be looking.
If you smell what the rock is cooking.
Another one. Snowy. Whoa, hold up. And that's Snowy. That's Snowy spending his own dollars. That's Snowy spending his own dollars, bro. You could have got a 20-piece McNugget using the coupon in-app for that same money, and you chose to spend it on me. Thank you so much, brother. Like, Jacob over Nuggets, bro. I never thought I would see the day. Okay, looking around right now. Pars, Baca, looking into the distance towards the south. Ire, Monk, and Quastra. Who am I looking for? There we go. That's what I'm looking for. A check right now. Uncontested. Gray Sentinel pumps, though. They do have extra bigs in their box, though. That's actually a pretty good situation to be in. Did you get raided by someone? Yes and no. It depends on how you view a raid. Bro. That is not a crazy comparison. Do you know the prices of things nowadays? Like, they're crazy. You can't even, like... you know? Right? It says facts, but, like... if you weren't here, you don't know, Kyle. If you weren't here, you don't know. Go ahead and look at the north. Phoenix, Miro, Thoric, second place. Second place so far. I'm just laughing at myself still. I'm stupid. At least they're watching Thoric's back, down low, farming, making sure they're ready for this next rotation. Weird zone. Weird zone. I feel like it's going to pull like towards Brutal or towards top left. Please don't go to the snowy mountains. Please. Convict, Yumi, and Source still trying to rotate in. One tick, though, so relatively early. They have 8 misforms for most of them. 7 on the other. Not too bad. Watch rat gun. Okay, hold up. We'll see where he's at. The banana man. Okay. We'll watch the banana man. Oh, that was close. That was a close one. Just trying to get the most out of it before rotating out, using those dashes. Trying to be quick, fast, and in a hurry. They do have 2 more usages left on the Sprite. No cape. And a zone that pulls towards pumped power. So they're already trying to beeline their way over. And as soon as they try to make it in towards zone, they got to make a quick turn towards the left. To once again trying to rotate in. Arc Skull and Salco already inside of the zone. In the bush, though. Uh-oh. Oh no, Bucky takes the bait, flying right towards the bush. He takes the most of that damage. Quick focus on to Ocus, but he's able to go ahead and trade back and forth. Arc taking down Virgo, taking down Bucky, and now Ocus is the last one alive. Does thou rage? I think in a situation, I think they do. Thank you so much for the sub, brother. Oh no, it had to be them. It had to be them. Anybody, dude. Anybody else. Front side of the zone. Immediately rotating in. 185 damage below the threshold. Yikes. Not a situation I would want to be in as a solo at all. He said they are raging for sure. What's up, Frozzy? No, Codex, bro. Bucky's like a Dallas Cowboy, bro. They're second half team, bro. They're a second half team. They're second half. This is only game 3. Second half of day 1. Second half of the tournament in day 2. Come on now. Come on now. Second half team. Plus, Ocus is about to clutch up at least 20, 25 points here. Yo, the Cowboys, like, come on. How many playoff games have they won since, like, I was born? Not many. Yeah. He's going to have to out-heal it. So, hold up. 1, 2, that's 6 ticks, 7, 8, 9, 10. He can out-heal 10 ticks of zone. He can out-heal 10 ticks of zone before it actually starts to do damage to him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 400 below the damage threshold. Paper's able to get one. Pump and them are going to be alive. I just want to see, like, how does he play this one out? Well, that doesn't work. 420 below. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, there goes his 10 ticks of zone. He literally jumped onto one and immediately can't really do much. Hey, you're solo down below zone. Sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. No Nana? There's no Nana. What happened? Raise Bobby is in there. Extinct is in there. I don't see Paper. Victor V is going to be alive, though. Paper is going to be the one that does go down. 298 damage above the threshold. Not even inside of the top 17 yet, so no placement points. Yeah, Orca, it's your fault, bro. Your fault. Plenty. Extinct. Pump. They're trying to get the revive. Zone is closing in. Immediately uses the misform, waiting for his teammates to try to open up some of those covers. Luckily, they're there. They got his back. Double chugs on their inventory. They can easily get the HP back up, and there's no more pressure going down around the lobby. Tough situation. 1,500 above for them. Nothing to worry about. Aju rotating through Velo, Slixies, and Scissor. 121 above the damage threshold, but quickly following down. Miro, Thoric, Phoenix, 174 damage above the threshold for them. They're easily trying to rotate on over. This is where it really counts. This is where it really counts. Game 3 on the day. 293. Still above the threshold, but you've seen following further and further below. Trying to see who else is on each of these buttons. Scissor, Velo, they're stuck in the middle waiting for teams to rotate through. So you're seeing drastic difference between the two teams trying to rotate in the zone. An easy rotation for Miro, Thoric, and Phoenix. Not so easy for Scissor, Velo, and Slixies, who Honestly, on the clock right now, they don't have any extra HP to get in their inventory. So they cannot fall victim to the zone. Especially Velo, where it can only take 2 ticks overall. Spreading out, trying to give the resources, knowing other teams are nearby. Just pausing, taking it one step at a time. Up above, probably on the high ground for now. 25? Pinch me. Okay, well, this is a good day, right? This is a good day. Thank you, Endu. You and your brother are absolutely insane. Thank you both. Phoenix, Miro underneath. Top 16. Placement points now starting to set in. Scissor using that misform to try to get disengaged, but a whole nother team down below. Phoenix immediately knows, try to make some space, but he runs into a dead end. The mountain range is on his backside of the zone. Everybody forced to have a far to max rotation for the most part. Got to be careful, getting blocked off by his own teammate for a short moment. Phoenix trying to lead, or trying to follow the lead of Miro, the 6-time FNCS champion, but he's forced to go up and over, cut the distance in the blink of an eye. They find a safe spot on the other side. Rays evolved them, haven't really been contested. Arc School and Sauco, 9 eliminations though. I challenge them to have a good game here, and so far it looks like a good game they will have as he takes down Keika as well. It's his 4th elimination of the game. They get the loot, has the minis, couple bigs on the ground. As School finds another one along with Sauco. Cesaro goes down. That's their 11th elimination here. What have I been missing throughout this game so far? Because right now, they have woken up. Too many people have poked the bear of Arc School and Sauco, and they're ready to fight back. Pars gets another elimination. Don't know where that's at, but it's going to be on high ground, it does look like, because that was the high ground team. Nobody really has height at this point in time. Nobody has it at all. But it does look like Haju's going for it up above. He's getting challenged and immediately stops going for it. That goes to Baka Pump and Pars. They've stolen it away. They've claimed what's theirs. The Major 1 champion. 6 out of 12 wins in that Major. Tying some of the best Fortnite has ever seen, and they're looking to try to do that here again today. Down below, this is where it looks to get a little noisy. Miro and Thoric, along with Phoenix, quickly running out of builds. 4 builds, 9, 7, and the heals look to follow. No HP left in their inventory. When push comes to shove, if they have no heals on the map, you're going to need a Siphon, and right now they're looking at Evolve, they're looking at Raze, that could be their Siphon, but with the zone pushing them in, they no longer can put themselves with their backs against the zone because Miro's going to go down to Source because of it. Phoenix trying to stay alive. Thoric still looking to get offensive. He has 1 build left. Teammates there. They're able to get that elimination. Siphon doing Thoric wonders, keeping him alive. The HP is what really matters most, along with those builds. Scrambling to the right side of the zone. They're in a top 7 situation, but that's only 4 now. One's going to go down. Thoric, the one with all the resources, the one that got the heals. Yasir accidentally builds, but Phoenix was surviving because of it, but only for so long. Miro's team getting top 7 in this game. Yasir trying to play as a solo towards the side, using all of his resources just to find safety underneath. He still has minis. He does have bigs. But does he have the time to use it as Convict finds a big elimination onto Shipsky? They didn't have resources, but now they do. But immediately, those are built out and wasted. Bakapars and Pump still up above. They have the Chug Jug, but no HP either. That's going to be the difference maker. If anybody down below has any left in the tank, Arc School and Sauco, they might be the ones. They have 230 on the Chug Jug, but Arc gets tagged up, forced to reposition, takes some elevation, but it made him the focal point of Bakapars and Pump. Major 1 versus Major 2 champions, and they lost School along the way. One more team is going to be left alive, and I say team, and I use that word loosely because it's going to be Source, and he's going to be a solo. Pump, Baka, and Pars, they're the trio. 6 elims, looking for more, looking to close this one out in the same fashion that they did game number 1 as they drop down a layer, peek it in and out, trying not to take too many risks to drop down too early. Arc is still down below, along with Sauco. Source using that misform to try to go ahead and survive just a little bit longer. Baka taking a little bit too many ticks to the zone. One more. Can't really sacrifice too much. The source does go down. Arc cleans that one up. Sauko gets found out. Baka uses the misform to stay alive. He goes up and tries to get into the zone. Everything gets cut short along with Arc and Sauko. Major 1 champions prevail. They take down the Major 2 champions to win their second game of the NA West FNCS. You press H. What does that mean? Somebody said get Ozzy in call. Does Ozzy want to be in call? What's up? Bro, y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop. Kiduo, you and your brother. The most legendary. Let's look at this leaderboard real quick before I mess it up and accidentally spoil anything. Okay. Bro, another 5? I don't know how to lower that sound. I thought I did, but, you know. Baka, Pars, and Pump. First place by almost 100 points. Cats, thank you so much for the subs. 100-point lead. 2 out of 3 game R wins. 66% win ratio right now. Phoenix, Merrill, and Thoric, 174. Still in range. And the only team on their heels right now by 2 points is Arc School and Sauko, who have their spot secured. I challenge them to have a good game. And a 17 elimination second place is a good game in my book. It's a good game. It's a good game. Gotta have the Rob sub sound on. I just never realized how loud it is, you know? Epic Whales team, top 13. Haju, Pure, and Creep, 163. Relatively close. As long as you keep the conversation close today, your confidence has to be good. Source, Yumi, and Convict, winning multiple off spawns in the last 2 games, only losing game 1, really making it count. 150 points with an 8th and a 3rd, 18 eliminations in those games. Ratgun, Banana, Yemity, they're doing good as well. 144 points. Top 6, Raze, Retro Evolved, Poppin, Snivy, and Dark, Monk, Quastra, High R, Slixley, Scissor, and Velo for the top 10. Xpon, Reciprocal, and Crims. Vorx's team, Epic Whales team in 13th place, getting a 17th with 0 points. Only placement points in that last game. Only. Any surprises so far in this tournament? I got a surprise for you guys, but I'm going to let you guys notice the surprise. I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to let you guys notice it. Okay, hold on. It's been... game kind of started 2 minutes ago. We got 6 minutes to wait. 6 minutes. Yo, 7. You're the GOAT, and I like the spelling of your name. Ask Ozzy to join call. He's watch. Ozzy's chilling, bro. He has the whole dig house. Why would he want to join my call? He's more than welcome. Continue looking down. Lux, Rapid, Centro, not having as much luck. They might have been that team that didn't load into one of the games. I noticed one team didn't load into one of the games, and that was them. Bucky, Ocus, Virgo, Penguin, Cloud, Skix, Spooky, Marks, Yak, Seps, Naru, Sam, Smitty, Yen, Ollie, Snowy, Cynical, and Gucci Burgers. Eesh. Pranks here. Vanilla's, Defiable, Zuki's. Honestly, I did not expect this. I expected a little bit more consistency out of this game. Not necessarily pop-off elimination performances, but I expected more consistency out of this team. I'm surprised Epic Bo is struggling. Evo won, and honestly, I blame Demon. He knows who he is. He knows where he's at. I blame him. Matty Ice, I agree, brother. Got a couple minutes wait until the next game. Just trying to see. I just want to catch up on chat because I'm not used to it a lot. Yo, Abby and I Love Hers. Who are your guys' favorite teams? And did I cast you guys in the Milk Cup? Ladies in the milk cup. Why are you buying viewers? See, what had happened was, you know, I hit up Ozzy. I was like, bro, yo, 1099, what's up? And then on the other phone, because I have 2 phones, I just make it look like one. I was like, yo, Faxity, what's up, bro? And then the other day, you know what I mean, clicks. You remember when John Cena sold his soul to The Rock? Yeah. Me too. All right. Did you cast us? I want to say the Milk Cup. I casted main event 1 and 2. I have no idea what that means, Chowhead. Chowman. Epic making a 20 kill Elam win, bro. And honestly, if you're not like, so it's 270, 170, 170, 100 points down. Like, if you're like around like here down, I want to kind of include some 70s and stuff. Like, you need big games now. Like, you can't just going with the motions. If something doesn't change, your tournament's going to remain the same. You're not going to qualify for globals. If you're playing for prize money, different story. Different story. But a lot of these teams, something has to change. I don't know what that something is. I'm not even going to lie, but something has to change. You got Winning West? I'm my team that's in first, bro. I've been saying it. I've been championing it. I've been championing it for a while. Yeah, Central's a different story. Obviously, 6 games played out. All it takes is one bad game from Peterbot to make it a close leaderboard for everybody. 1 spot. All right, let me see how long into the next game. 3 minutes into the next game. Let me cancel out of this one that I was already in. I don't know. This is an NA Central team in an NA West mask, bro. Somebody needs Scooby-Doo in the gang to solve this mystery. Because Baka and Pars, a lot of people may not realize because they're not the flashiest team, right? They're not the flashiest team. They're not the most aggressive team. But Baka and Pars, when Central became a region, were one of the most consistent teams in the entire region. In the entire region. I don't care what anybody says. And then you put that type of consistency on West, it's a wrap. Wrap. Yo, Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras? Mardi Gauss? Madri Growl. Oh, dude, I'm so terrible. Please tell me how to say your name so I could say it correctly and thank you accordingly for this sub. How we feeling about Miro Landqual? Bro, I was on the Miro train the entire time, right? I've never once went against Miro. I was like, Miro's gonna win, you know, maybe the championship, maybe qual, but then he's definitely in there. Like, there's nobody in here that can tell me otherwise. But 1 second. Because we're going to go to the replay. As always, when we come back, we got game 4. Oh, has any left in the tank? Arc School and Salco, they might be the ones. They have 230 on the chug, but Arc gets tagged up, forced to reposition, takes some elevation, but it made them the focal point of Baka, Pars, and Pump. Major 1 versus Major 2 champions, and they lost School along the way. One more team is going to be left alive, and I say team, and I use that word loosely because it's going to be Source, and he's going to be a solo. Pump, Baka, and Pars, they're the trio. 6 elims, looking for more, looking to close this one out in the same fashion that they did game number 1 as they drop down a layer, peek it in and out, trying not to take too many risks to drop down too early. Arc is still down below, along with Salco. Source using that misform to try to go ahead and survive just a little bit longer. Baka taking a little bit too many ticks to the zone. One more. Can't really sacrifice too much. The Source does go down. Arc cleans that one up. Salco gets found out. Baka uses the misform to stay alive. He goes up and tries to get into the zone. Everything gets cut short along with Arc and Salco. Major 1 champions prevail. They take down the Major. First off, Fart. First off, Mr. Fart. Mr. Fart to everybody out there. Unless you're friends, then you can call him Bilbo. But Mr. Fart, thank you so much for the sub. That's first off. But yeah, it's my favorite team. Quietly in 9th. Okay, okay. Parts to play essential. What place do you think they get? I think they would be called for globals. I would like to think that. Uncontested still. Oh, I forgot I had a surprise for you guys, but we'll keep it secret for now. When you guys notice, just put surprise in chat. When you notice. But I guarantee you some of you guys won't notice and you'll just put surprise for no reason. It's not my surprise. It's just, you know, the way the cookie crumbles. I hate this 50-50, bro. I hate this 50-50. Can you imagine? What's up, Spencers? Watch Lone Wolf? What's going on at Lone Wolf? Okay. Can you imagine spending all this time to qualify for FNCS finals and that's your off-spawn fight when you get to Grands? Like, I feel bad for all of them. My webcam, what about it? You're an elite? Nah, okay. Supplies. Who watched Dexter? Hold on. Who watched Dexter? Were you guys around for Dexter in the memes, or am I like unked right there? I should make that. Surprise, mother. All right, they're trying to clean this one up. Should be an easy cleanup. 3 back-to-back-to-back off-spawn wins is what it's looking like right now for Source, Yumi, and Convict. This is obviously going to help them remain consistent, top of the leaderboard. Yeah, but where's Ratgun, bro? He's uncontested. What do you... Okay. Ooh. Oh, my God. He's going to open it. Oh, he opened a chest. All right, some slurp barrels. Oh, okay. He's getting healed up. Oh, we found... Sentinel! Okay, what else we got? What else we got? Are we going to grab that? No, we're not going to take the Fury? I'm sad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But he's right. He's right. He's right. But I don't want to let him know he's right. I get what he's saying. He's not wrong. He's not wrong at all. So you know what I'm going to do? Hold up. Because he's not wrong. I wonder where were they landing in the earlier games? Where were they landing? Oh, Rise, he's not in this game? What do you mean? Oh. Oh, Ryan, what did Ryan say? What did Ryan say with his memory? Hold up. Okay, so who else was... Hold on, who else was from the stream? Who else was from the stream? Maki, Chase. I think Extinct played a scrim with me. Was it Extinct? Are you allowed to play 2 grand finals on region? No, FNCS is region locked. Okay, continue to look up just a little bit. Up the list. Okay, okay. I thought I saw maybe one of them get knocked, but maybe it was just that, a knock. Well, if I was in Grands, bro, I'm probably going to be the only one that would be able to take down Peterbot. I think I would place... Honestly, I think I would place 4th. I would place 4th. I think so. And it's only because I'd be contesting Pete, but it's my honest opinion. Alright, hold up, wrong one. I mean, might as well go right rat gun real quick. Wait a minute. Where's Clux? Oh. Who else from the stream? Look at Pure for a second. Oh, what is going on here? Where's Ark in them? Where did they key? They already keyed and cleaned that one up. Why is Lone Wolf so crowded? Do you think so? Honestly, what makes a good caster, I think, is the co-caster. You have to like who you're casting with. And I think every single person in Fortnite who I've casted with has made me a better caster. Taco, Levin, Monster, Panda, Takata. There's one person, even SBG, bro. I loved SBG in Shockwave Hammer season. On Retro's over here, no? Either way, this fight's going down. Crank. Crotch down. Crank trying to survive. They have the full box up on him, but Vorks is there on the other side. Uh-oh. Fatigue setting in. I don't know. Oh, they're trying to go ahead and break in. Freeze is still trying to get out. Crotch still down. They dropped the med miss smoke. They're trying to save Freeze from getting eliminated. They're double pushing their way in. Bro, what kind of internet do they have down below? They are holding that wall like their lives depend on it, because quite frankly it does. Crank, no! They both fall. Vorks, Freeze, and Xenon survive. Who else? Oh, what do we got over here? You guys want to watch Centro? Watch a little bit of Centro and Rapids team. Bots in West Finals. I just think, you know, these guys are coming back. This is their first year. We are the best region. You know, sometimes things happen, you know. Spokey and them, 16 points so far. Can we watch Whale or his head? Or is he dead? Never mind. No, he's just at Utopia chilling for the first 30 minutes of the game. Ratgun and them are down, but they're going to get back up. Ready to fight for it out, man. Just keep pushing his way in. Not wanting to give up off this. Yak is there along with Marks. Centro, Rapid, and Luck are there on the other side. They're playing for control of this entire fight. Legacy, which would be Luck. No, which would be Rapid. Kind of gets tagged up a little bit. Mini's coming down. Needs those first. Then the big. Then they'll be back up to fighting shape. They're basically almost like center of the map for the most part. Off center for the most part. Nothing really to worry about here. Ooh, I'm looking underneath, like ducking. Still have good materials. They're going to disengage out towards the side. You don't want to stay in this fight. Stuck down below. Scissor and them, they get that first knock on the Diegalo. He's going to go down quickly, cleaned up. They're looking after Zaire next. Velo's already taking the top-down approach, making sure he cannot go and fight him from that different angle. Getting sprayed in, forced to take a slowdown. A breather. But luckily for Velo, his teammates are there. A little bit of the bait and switch coming in. Slicksy's taking control of this fight. Trying to keep that pressure on, stop him from healing. Misses that shot. That would have surely have been a down, but he's forcing the chase all the way down low to the low ground. Even with a third-party shots coming in, Slicksy's has not slowed down on the pace or the tempo. Doesn't want to let him heal. Doesn't want to give up a possible elimination. That's 4 points more as he finally gets that knock on his air. Velo's there, Scissors there, all of them reunite in the same box. Wi-Fi tries to disengage, but he's getting jumped on by a duo. They're trying to get Surge where they can without putting themselves into too much of a risk, as Wi-Fi is just trying to disengage, but again, he gets chased down, and Fletch gets that elimination. Who's being nosy? Who's being nosy? No one invited y'all to the party. Being nosy here on this side. They're seeing what that noise was about. They know that team's down there. One more in front. But may not necessarily know where they're exactly at. Okay, continue to look towards the north. Arc School and Salka there. Vort, Freeze, and Xenon continue to defend their drop. Source and them getting the Spire. JacobPR's and Pump on the side of the mountain. Why do age players not able to play skin in rank cups, and they add the storm clause and all this overpowered stuff? Oh, why do underage? I don't know, and I don't know. I don't know. You lost 3 off spawns in a row, bro. You just gotta change it up, bro. Just trying to see. Nobody's in a fight or in a fighting situation here. All right, who do we want to watch? First name I see. I think at this point, I'll switch it over, Specs. But I think at this point, I don't know. The way Mero's playing today, I don't think there's anything that can stop him but himself. But top 10 in globals from an NA West team is rather ambitious. Bro, Gray, he doesn't need to land on pars. JacobPRs and Pump are not going to be the one that stops him from going to globals. It's going to be the teams above him on the leaderboard. All right, let's just see this over here real quick. Keen. Yusuf, Bodify, Shipsky. Down below. There are teams in the distance. Zenith that you got to watch out for. Down below, Yumi, Convict Source. Watching the whole southern portion of the map. Making sure if anybody comes out of that side of the zone, it's going to be a struggle to make it in. Uh-oh, Epic way over towards the Supernova Factory, though. Or the Supernova Academy, not Factory. I mean, if it's anything like the boys, might as well call it a factory. Got a good strat now? Okay, we'll see what it is next game. Nah, Specs, it's not. I don't think so. Yeah, lock in. Come on, Dark. Lock in, brother. Lock the in. Come on, close the stream out and do it. Actually, no, don't close the stream out. Actually, don't close the stream out. Leave it open, tabbed. You know, put it on mute, but just yeah, don't close the stream out. Actually, keep it open. Haji's going to the backside of the zone. Thork moving in. Scissor, Velo, and Slixies. Do they have it? Yes, they do. They do. They have it. The medallion on top. Yo, thank you so much. Hopefully it was one of my corny jokes that convinced you that that was the best decision you will ever make in your life. Debatable. Find the debatable. From up above, just powering down from above. Velo's there as well. Oh my god, who are they putting damage onto right now? Who are they putting damage on? Sestro, Solana, Tamaki. Oh my god, they're just getting ripped to shreds. Yeah, Vic and them are chilling for now. They're chilling for now. Yeah. Instead of talking down other teams, you guys just need to support your team that much more. You know? Flinty, Yasir, and Manny. Let's see what this situation looks like. They're going to be kind of down below on the side of the mountain. Bleak and Keen up above. Still looking for Surge off into the distance. The team on the mountain. I really don't know who these guys are. So if any of you guys want to help out, let me know. Miro's meant to call Lang. He dropped by Bucky and Buck. Bro, Costa. Oh my god. Actually, you are right. Are you going to be at Globals? I don't know. I don't think so. It's expensive. Zenith, Snowy, Cynical, they're there. Extinct, Larkos, Convict and them trying to rotate their way in. Tossing down the med kits. They do have the med mist smoke as well. We're probably trying to utilize the med kits first before they rotate in. No usage of the rift. They just want to kind of find an easy rotate in. And Convict, Yumi, and Source, they're looking towards the backside of the zone. We'll see what happens, you know? Bro, don't start no false rumors, Ink, bro. I don't want you to jinx me like I jinxed players when watching them. So take it back. We just need mirror. Why would... Nah, bro, what? Taking a slow approach. Healing up before they rotate again towards Crime City. Bellows on top of the island still. Paper and them still trying to rotate in. Who's this? Ark and Salco along with School. Okay, so they're just not going to fight it. They're just going to rotate on out. Pure is here, along with Haju and Creep. What is the Storm Surge threshold? Kyle, do you remember the Storm Surge thresholds for trios? I have them written down, but not next to me. 64? A Marrow 7-time would be wonderful. That would actually be legendary. Because Peterbot, isn't he about to be on his 6th? To tie Miro, and then if he ties Miro and then Miro goes on to NA West to break the tie, like, come on now. Virgo and them up above, 700 damage. This is a make or break game for Bucky, Virgo, and Okus, unless they're just going to be dropping 20 bombs from here on out. This is literally your make or break game. Central and them, Bakapars and Pump still haven't made their way on out. 2 out of 3 game wins so far for Bakapars and Pump. 1,300 damage above the threshold too. Eli Ray, I have no idea who that even is. I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, I have no idea, dude. So they're just going to wait for the zone to open up. Then they're going to go ahead and heal up once he gets there. More and more teams trying to come in from the south. These guys have been playing it out at duos this entire game long. And they're 347 above the damage threshold. Credit where credit is due. Oh my god, Defiable even gets 2. Where's Defiable at? Oh my, towards the top. Okay. Top 3 prediction. I don't think I have one anymore because my top 3 prediction was Bakapars, Pump, Epic Whale, and I didn't even really think a top 3 team, but Arc Skull and Salco maybe was my other one. Oh no, now they're... Dude, they just literally went from 300 above to 136 below the damage threshold. Oh, what a find! Dollar bills, y'all! Cash it in! Oh no, he immediately goes down after. Fletch, you gotta make the plays right now. Your teammate did not go down in vain. At least clean up the elimination. That's 4 points. Come on. Reboot card has been grabbed, but he doesn't need that. Oh, a nice hit onto Extinct. Doesn't get to clean up yet. Dashes his way into his demise before he goes down. No, he's not able to clean it up. And for some reason, we got the red X on the chase, but he is still up. Everybody's getting mind games played on him right now. Zone closing in. We saw it open up for JacobPRs. Epicwell towards the north. Pure's there by himself. You can see why he might be typing just a little bit in chat. Bro, that was just bad timing. Zenith, Marks, Yak. Ooh, far pull across the land. Across the land. Far pull. Chase Extinct. Larkos, they're back on up. Bucky's already in towards the zone. Keembot's making his way in. Yo, is the Nana even alive, dude? Did you see them? That's what I was looking for right now. I didn't see them, but... I'm just looking for fights, bro. Alright, let's see. Koff, Suds, Dark, Salco. Yeah, no, I don't think they're alive, my friends. God, I didn't curse nobody. Alright, I'm gonna pick one at random. Let's see if I'm a curse, okay? Let's see if I'm a curse. If he doesn't make it... Why is he peeking that? That's not my fault. That's his fault. He's not down. They're above the damage threshold. They already don't have heals. This cannot be a curse. This cannot be a curse if anything happens to these guys. They're already in a bad spot. Let's be real. Arc School, Salco on the other side. Good damage. Building up on that surge, but they know they need an elimination, so they're pushing forward. Both of them immediately just get melted. Solana is going to be the last one alive, and they're going to push forward. They're going to clean that one up. Puts him in a tough spot with very little chance at survival. Making space. Trying to get the revive. This is looking good. This is looking good. They're getting back up. Towards the side, everybody else trying to make their way in. Defiable, Zuki's on the edge. They got a far pull to the edge of the zone. This is where it's going to get tough. They're still trying to survive underneath. Both of them still alive, looking toward the backside of the zone. One of them gets taken down by Suds Airlines. I'm not even sure how that even happened. What? Zenith takes him down. Extinct here. Larko's over on the side. 6 points, 420 damage above the threshold. They just got to rotate across. They have the dash sprite. Okus is the only one that I'm worried about here. He does not have that miss form. Epic gets an elimination as well. Trying to figure out where everybody's at overall. They're stuck on this side of the zone against Miro's team. Against, I think, Velo's team. Ratgun is not alive. I already looked for him. Oh, they're just going over. Underneath high ground, just trying to find a safe spot into zone. Immediately getting targeted out a little bit on this edge. They quickly became the chosen ones, but luckily for them, that slowed down. Source, Convict, Yumi. It's JacobPRs and Pump on the other side of that exchange, letting them know, hey, we see you. There's no sneaking around underneath. Flinty, Yasir, and Manny find an open opportunity on Arc School and Salco. They connect the shots. They get the down onto 2. And Scissors even moving in. Velo's even moving in. They cleaned up one of those eliminations, stealing away some of that loot for themselves. Arc is still down. Manny's able to grab that body. Salco cannot play hero here in this situation, but at least he's able to get placement points. Top 14 is when he's decided... Well, not him, but the rest of the lobby decided he was going to be the solo, the chosen one in the lobby overall. Koffs goes down. JacobPRs and Pump. 686 damage above the threshold. They got Epicwell nearby. They're just trying to create some extra space. Another layer there. Bucky up above. I don't see Okus anywhere, so you gotta imagine maybe... Nope, he's actually in the front side of the zone. So, as I was going to say, maybe he went down, but he is still going to be alive. They're getting sprayed on the front side. You can see their builds just getting melted through. 643. Baka needs a moment here to breathe. Take the big pots. Heal up. Even if you need it as Ocus. Well, that is not my fault. They were already going through the motions. Higher goes down. Quastra goes down a layer as well. You don't want to stay up above when you're a team like this. Low on materials. You don't want to get sprayed. Bucky somehow getting elimination on the Suds Airlines. Not sure if those points count or not. Salco's still in front by himself. Shipsky, Yusuf, and Bodify are on high ground right now. Watching the front side and the back side of the zone. Making sure nobody can sneak on him any step of the way. Xenon, Vorks, Freeze. They're still alive here. Staying at the front side of the zone, using all of their material to try to hold this positioning. B-Dog, he's going down. Doesn't want to battle with Freeze's team for that same spot in the front side of the zone. So he's trying to make it an easy decision to go underneath. Convict, Source, Yumi, using the med miss, putting themselves in the backside of zone, waiting for it to push all those other teams forward, giving them space between them and their opponents. Out comes the Surf Cube for 1 and 2. One of the last mischarges for Source, but they make their way to the front side of the zone. That's going to be a successful plan for them, executed perfectly for them to position themselves yet again. Paper still running wild. Him and Epic getting targeted in the front side of the zone. That's Yumi on the other side. Even Slicksy's tearing him apart down below. Epic Well is just trying to save the day, or at the bare minimum, get a lot of those materials from his teammate before he eventually goes down. 10 builds left. Waiting for the zone to open up. He does have to start to rotate. Top 8 situation. And Epic Well is just trying to make some magic happen. And, well, a miracle. A miracle when you ask for one. A player literally just dropped into his box while down. Shipsky as well. Shot after shot. Epic Well is hitting the ones that really make a difference here as he catches up with the zone, knowing he has to be careful. Tread very, very lightly here in this situation. One shot and he is out like a light, but he finds another elimination onto Thor. Quickly runs to the backside of zone, gets the siphon and an upgrade on the loop. Better shotgun, but he tags up down to 13 HP. 60 Chug Jug minis. He cannot get full health, but he can get much healthier than he is now as he's scrambling around on the low ground, on the run from Baka and Pump, who are trying to claim sprays, trying to cut him off on the front side. This is where it's going to get increasingly more difficult because he takes another tick to the zone, back up against the wall, has nowhere to go but forward, but he continues to put on a show. Epic Well is not going down without a fight. 151 points. The Chug Jug really making it matter here as he dashes into the zone before he goes down. You got to give him a round of applause for what he's been able to do, but a bunch of solos left in this game. 3 overall, a duo as well. Pump drops down below. Baka gets the elimination onto one before falling to Manny, and eventually Pump meets the same demise. Yusuf up above. He started his heal off early, but how long can this last? That's going to be the question. Yumi, he's already forward in zone, full health. He drops from above. He steals the elimination away from Manny as Manny takes down Yumi from the zone. Like thieves in the night, they steal away a Game 4 win. 5 or 4? 4. I can't believe they won that. They really stole that. He stole that win. He stole that win away. Oh my God, that's Kelly. Kelly with the 5 gifted, the NA West legend. How do I do this? Hold up. I have just energy for days. It's FORTNITE, you know? Just like you guys were on that DreamHack broadcast for 76 hours. I got that same energy, you know? 5 gifted. Wow. Like, I know how much, like, I always relate money to food, and I know how much food you could have got for that. So it means a lot when people are willing to, you know, share the love. How many Red Bulls did you drink? I don't really drink energy drinks unless I have to. I really don't like them. I don't like the taste of most of them. But let's check the leaderboard. First place, still by 100 due to their 4th place 7 elimination. Baka, Pars, and Pump. Source, Yumi, and Convict, though. Guess who just overthrew the GOAT Miro in second place in global championship certified territory? And if you guys don't know, Source, Yumi, and Convict were playing West since I was a wee lad. You know? Yo, Kelly, if you ever want to jump on the Discord, you know what I mean, in between games, if any broadcasters out there want to be the analyst in between games, let me know. But I know that sometimes my energy. Okay, let's see. Continue to go down the leaderboard. 218. Miro, Thoric, Phoenix, 8th place. Haju, Pure, and Creep, 5th. 6th place for Slixies, Velo, and Scissor, Manny, Yasir, Flinty, Paper, Epic, and Victor V, Ratgun, Yemity, and Banana. And to round out our top 10, Xenon, Vorks, and Freeze. But the best game so far, 6th. 6th place with 8 eliminations. The Epic Whale strikes back. And could this be the start of a resurgence from the 6-time West FNCS champion? Bucky Okus Virgo. From 3 to 18, sometimes you just need that push. Sometimes you just need that push. And I know Bucky and Okus at least are a second day team. Like, come on. They're a second day team, second half. They're going to consistently get better. I feel it. I feel it. Smitty and Ollie. Gucci Burgers is here. Chase Extinct Larcos. Clucks. Hey, 21st with an Elim. I know that's not necessarily the best, but surviving as a duo in this game is hard. Yeah, they did place a lot better in scrims. All right, let's see. Hold on. Let me check how long until the next game. What the heck? Hello? Hello? Why is it loading weird? Oh, there we go. It's only been 2 minutes. We got about 6 minutes until the next game. Yeah, bro. Yeah, dude. I do all the time, man. Was that the answer you were looking for? I hope so. Coming back. Who do we got now? Now looking at the leaderboard. 4 games done. What are some of your biggest surprises? Who are teams that are surprising you performing well? Is this the Angel that was in FNCS? Who's in Qual right now? Source Yumi Convict is in Qual. Oh, there's a prediction up? Okay, choose outcome. Who places better? Bro, I don't even know who did. Who placed what in that last game? Who won? Who would have been Pars? Okay. Let me just double check, bro. Source's team, Manny, and then Baka. Those are the other ones. Source's team, Manny, and then Baka. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm still shocked Cody made grands. Literally hasn't played in like 4 months. That is pretty crazy, actually. What are your thoughts on Scissor? I think they're good. I think they're good. But you can see, like, in the placings, 10th, 14th, 12th, 5th. They're just finding, like, inconsistency. I don't know exactly what is going wrong with their game. Obviously, I haven't watched solely only them every step of the way. But to me, it's probably a Surge problem. You think they have land chance? Who, them? We'll see. Ask me after next game. Right now, they have a chance to close the gap. But ask me after next game. The other team has crashed 2 times. Yumi has an FNCS win? Yes, he does. Who's Reno live? And why did I say it, dude? Did I just get tricked? You Velo crash first 2 games? That's actually crazy. Let me see. So it's been 5 minutes. We got 3 minutes to wait. 3 minutes until next game. What do you think, Yak's team? I know nothing about them. To be honest, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really know much about them. Gotten some elims, 31st, 24th, 19th, 14th. I don't really know much about them at all. Ozzy's in your stream. I know Ozzy's in here. I'm not falling for that, Simon. Just like anybody out there, just so you know, if you're a guy, you cannot put your hands on your knees while standing up and look behind you. It's impossible. You cannot put your hands on your knees and look behind you. So right now we got 2 minutes to wait. 2 minutes to wait. Who is the other team? There's still 32. Run the replay? Is that what it's time for right now? Oh, it is time for a Specs. You got it. You got the timing down, my brother. When we come back from the replay of our Game 4 winners, we got Game 5 and what could be one of the most important games of the day. Upgrade on the loop. Better shotgun, but he tags up down to 13 HP. 60 Chug Jug minis. He cannot get full health, but he can get much healthier than he is now as he's scrambling around on the low ground, on the run from Baka and Pump. We're trying to claim sprays, trying to cut him off on the front side. This is where it's going to get increasingly more difficult because he takes another tick to the zone, back up against the wall, has nowhere to go but forward, but he continues to put on a show. Epic Whale is not going down without a fight. 151 points. The Chug Jug really making it matter here as he dashes into the zone before he goes down. You got to give him a round of applause for what he's been able to do, but a bunch of solos left in this game. 3 overall, a duo as well. Pump drops down below. Baka gets the elimination onto one before falling into Manny, and eventually Pump meets the same demise. Yusuf up above. He started his heal off early, but how long can this last? That's going to be the question. Yumi, he's already forward in zone, full health. He drops from above. He steals the elimination away from Manny as Manny takes down Yumi from the zone. Like thieves in the night. Well, we were going to come back into the game, but you guys can see, technical difficulties. You guys like my background? Isn't that so cute? Can anybody explain to my why rivals won't load? I know this is a Fortnite stream, but can anybody help me out? Why won't it load the picture? Yeah, it's shock. Try it, bro. You can't do it. You can't do it. Is Miro con? No, he's uncon, bro. He's boring for the first 10 minutes of the game, too. After that, Yo, Rise, am I going to see you in game 5 or 6, if that's true? No! Okay, thank God. No, he's not. Bucky's not conned either. None of us, because we couldn't play LCQ. Oh! Dude, I read that so wrong. I read that so back. Oh, Paper gets it down. I wonder if they clean it up. Cestro's down already. Uncontested there. Over towards the side. Outlaws. Crime City's already going to Source. Winners of the last game. 139 points now. Does Marvel crash when you try to load it? Honestly, it crashed the last game I played. Actually, it did crash the last game I played. But I'm on an old graphics driver because when I did update before, it was crashing every game I played. So I just kept my old graphics driver. I don't know what an AMD card is, dude. Bro, Codex, there is a fight night on? Yo, let me know the card, bro. I didn't think there was one today. Oh, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Don't crash. No, I don't know what I have. I have a 4090, bro. A tough series, maybe. Gotta win this. Oh, you cannot go after winning that last game and go down early. Quickly piecing him up. Aku's down. Spotify is able to get a second knock as well. Oh, he's going for the third, but Zenith's team is now here. The third party now rolling in like thunder and lightning, ready to crash the fun. Slick talking to Epic employee, waiting on confirmation who gets the spot, either us or third place in game 1. Oh, damn. Let me know how it goes. Keep me updated. Oh, come on, bro. I think he hit that shot. I think he hit that shot at least. 4 HP and a dream. 4 HP and a dream for Yusuf right now. Bobbing and weaving underneath. From one side to the next. At least grabs the card. Because if his teammate can get out, which he is, this might not be the worst thing in the world. Pops the bubble shield. Not going to be able to get the one pump, but he goes down before landing a quick shot. Suds in them. What are we doing? What are we doing? Bro, Coral, who are you? Bro, get out. Like, I'm not even going to say anything because I don't think it'll come out any nice way at all. What's up, Laxus? What? No. Come on, Yamity and Banana. Throw the peel. Get him to slip. Oh, they're grabbing the card and getting out. Not exactly what I wanted to see, but hey, sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. Got to do what you can do, stay alive. Okay, continue looking towards the south. Baka and them. Oh, that's not Baka. What the heck? I think they're trading off back and forth with Bucky's team right now. See? What's up, Sassy Lassie? From the GOAT Ozzy. Another all-nighter? You getting homework done at least? Ticket for Suds Airline ain't cheap, let me tell you that much. Costs 365 Storm Surge dollars. Ark and them still pushing towards the north. They had a 17 elimination game in that last game. Wait, this is a second I lost the plot. There was a plot. There was a plot on Central. Who's this guy? And why did everybody lose the plot? Yeah, Chimp was lost the plot. Alright, let's go on the leaderboard right now. JacobPR's in pump. Check them out one more time. He said, look at Yak. Yak, 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 yak. Man, down. Oops. Well, Yak's down. He's actually down. I want Convict to call. He's quit. I wouldn't be mad. I'm a little upset that Convict and Vanillas ain't a team anymore. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little upset that Convict and Vanillas ain't doing it together, but I'm glad, you know. Comes full circle. They're rotating north. Nothing really is going to come out of there. Where's Pure at? Pure with Creep. They're doing exactly what Creep's name says. They're creeping around, trying to figure out a way to get his teammate back. Fletch is what's separating them. Banana's able to get another elimination, but that's elsewhere on the map. Yep, actually, no, Banana went down. Uh-oh. Now he has to go back for all the cards if he's going to get his teammate back. Darts. NAC was, bro. I can't wait for the finish tomorrow. Zenith. Oh. Oh, come on, Darts. You're scaring me now. They hear it, but they can't access it quick enough to really make it matter. He got them. They are moving on over. Depending on what the feed looks like, and they know it's them, it's theirs, so they think they're feeling more and more confident pushing on over. Tuds is going to be the first to approach. I'm actually doing pretty good. They are nearly deadliest. They drop Miro, who's in second. He's not in second anymore, but you know. So they're going to slow down. What's going on out here still? Scissor Bello and Slixies at the resistance base. Doesn't look like Haju and Creep got their teammate back up just yet. Still running around as a duo, looting up the scraps of the resistance base. But their position now underneath has been given up. Velos as well. Both teams kind of know the presence of one another is in this near location, but they don't know exactly where they're at, which makes it a tricky spot here at the resistance base. We saw it very, very similar on Central with Muzz's team going up against Bryce's team. It's very, very risky fighting that way in. This is game 5. Be like printing money? Nah, 350 ain't even a lot, bro. You need like 1,300 by zone 6 on Central. Almost 1,400. Yeah, that's nothing. That's nothing. You can rotate out of zone 1. That's about it. Miro just kind of rotating nearby. They did get a down up above. Not sure that that's going for. It's Yak up there, fresh off the reboot more than likely, but they spotted out Miro, Thoric, and Phoenix. Creep. Uh-oh. This could be a good opportunity for Creep to get some good damage. Haju as well underneath. Yep, Creep lands a couple shots. But it's Miro's team that kind of slowed things down. Break the confidence from Creep all the way in the back. Go and look over on this side. Spire fight. It does look like Defiable, Vanilla, Zukis. They kind of get the better end of this trade overall. They're forcing Solana and Tamaki out of the area. Spire's already been taken too. Defiable does have the shockwave pistol. I'm not sure they want to let him get out. That's going to be the thing. I'm not sure they want to let him get out. Zuki's dropping down a layer. Defiable as well. Zuki's just kind of making them move, rustling up a little bit, forcing them out of position. The Medmis smoke goes down, getting the HP up relatively quickly and getting them to trade shots with Zuki's. He breaks into the box. Zuki's has the Outlaw. He needs to hit both, be perfect here, but he's not going to be. He's going to go down. Tamaki gets the cleanup, but instantly goes down to Vanilla's as well. Much more of a messy situation I think Vanilla's, Defiable, and Zuki's thought it would be. Breeze and Vork's going to be using the Rift to get in. Pars and them rotating in. I don't even know how they got this far south. But they're there. Paper there, Epic. They have the 2 eliminations so far. Decently well off when it comes to the builds, the resources, and the materials. They've just been trading shots back and forth. They didn't go for Island this time around. That one's going to go to Bucky, Okus, and Virgo. And again, we need to start seeing the double-digit elims out of this team if they're looking to catch up. We need to start seeing double-digit elim wins. Is this still the replay? The replay of what? Oh, we're back up. Yemeni survived. So Yemeni will not be playing heal off if it comes down to it. Unless it's like a forced scenario, his two teammates go down again, Yemeni would not be playing heal off. Arc and Freeze. They end up in another fight. Probably over here along with Vorks. Freeze is already down and cleaned up. Arc goes up and over the top, quickly using the dash to reposition. Trying to catch him off guard. Salco taking the other approach on the outside. Probably trying to spray and funnel them in, but Vorks is creeping through. Drops him into the box. Salco gets caught off guard. 45 HP, but Vorks can no longer continue to get aggressive, even though maybe he should have. Being a solo, you don't get too many opportunities like that in a 1v1 scenario. As Arc's trying to slide in, gets into the box. Doesn't find success the first opportunity, but the second one is going to be the deal maker. As he gets the knock on the one, Vorks immediately converges onto that location. He knows Xenon had some of the pieces, so he's trying to use that to his advantage. But immediately one gets stolen away. They go towards the outside, trying to pounce, not let Vorks survive this. And Vorks definitely has his work cut out for him. 3v1 against the Major 2 champions of NA West, a team that we'll see at the Global Championship later this year. And Vorks, on the other hand, is just simply trying to disengage. And it does look like they're going to continue to go on the chase from dashes to misform. They don't want to let 4 points escape them as they clean that one up and move a little bit closer to trying to take that top spot. Everybody here on the zone. Not too many people fighting. Who's this? Aju and Pure. No heal off for them. Clux and Fletch kind of separated for the most part. It's not Yemeni, it's Gemedy. Thank you, by the way. Thank you. I saw it the second time, not the first time, but thank you. Big Gem. Boom, 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 boom. Nothing really exciting happening right now. Nothing really exciting happening too far. Top 21. 4 more teams need to go down. Placement points will start to come in. Expon, Crims, and Reciprocal. They had a good showing in game 1. But since then, I just have that fall flat feeling, you know? That fall flat feeling. What does that even mean, bro? Plud carried Nanner? Not yet, Immortal. Not yet. He needs to earn it this weekend. We'll figure out who quals land tomorrow. Paper alive? Yes, they are. Somewhere. South, red team. Yep. $116 points. Shockwave pistol. Yeah, they're in contention, Jin. They're in contention. Kind of look at the leaderboard of the people that are in the lobby right now. First place already has a global spot. And right now, second place is there. And then they're basically a 40-point lead over Marrow's team, which is basically second place in terms of qual global spots. Not overall leaderboard, but qual global spots. So right now, it looks like it's going to be a 2-horse race. It's going to be Marrow, Phoenix, and Thoric versus Convict, Yumi, and Source. Unless any late game entrants come end of this game, end of next game, and throughout the day tomorrow. For the most part, Fear. I thought they would do maybe a little bit better, but for the most part. Please don't count out Vic. I don't want to. I don't want to because I know they have potential. But it's just... don't want to put yourselves too far in a hole that you can't dig out of. For the controllers. Kind of seeing how that one playing out right now. Still on top of the island. The best view in all the land. Now they're just trying to think, how do we rotate off? They're going to go ahead and quickly glide. They see nobody on this side of the zone. And honestly, this is the perfect time to do it. Virgo, he didn't have it. He continues to just jump off. Virgo's the player on this team that they let kind of frag out. They give him the medallion. They try to give him some of the best loot to put him in that position to really pull them across the finish line. That's why he has the Fury, or that's not why. I was going to say that's why he has the Fury AR, but no, that's why he has the Spire, so that way he can do relentless pressure onto these builds, take them away, and kind of move in. See how I turned that around? I was wrong, but then I was right. Stay very, very quiet. Don't tell nobody that happened. Don't tell nobody that happened. Keep that to ourselves. Don't worry, Liz. Nothing happened. Yeah, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Do you think Bungie underestimated West? I think it's a combination of underestimating West and honestly having a bad day. I'll give him credit. There's no way they were performing how they were playing leading up to this, and this is how we see them. I think it's just a bad day. But I'm also a glass half full type of guy, so take that with a grain of salt if you want. Man, it shouldn't be happening. I don't think so. I don't think so either. But, I mean, what are you going to do when you're having a bad day? Gemini goes down. Banana's already down. Ratkin's trying to stay alive. He's getting ticked. I think it's like a 5-tick, 4-tick. He has the chug jug at the backside of the zone, but they're still watching him like a hawk. Are you and Aussie Antics brothers? Yeah, why not? You know? Why not? I obviously got the athletic genes out of us too, though. The height and everything, you know. Zaire Vanilla's Defiable Zukis. Arcs there. I'm looking for Combig's team. Here we go. 256. Oh, Source gets the knock onto one. I think that's active surge. I think that's active surge. I'm trying to see if Botify gets ticked. Maybe not. I might have been wrong, but maybe they just got above the damage threshold as well. They have a lot of space, but now the zone is forcing them to rotate. They only have the dashes. Source does have the miscape. He's going to quickly use it, not get stuck behind that train. 161, though, above the damage threshold. I'm Puerto Rican, though, Callis. 136 above. Ooh. Got caught on the tree. They're trying to go out and around. The zone opened up on this edge, so they're hoping the further they go towards the right side of the zone, the less congested it'll be overall. Source somehow got a down onto Yusuf. They got a free 4 points across the map. I'm actually predominantly Spain, but I didn't know that at the time when I became JacobPR. And so, like, I'm kind of living a lie, but not on purpose. Most of my blood is from Spain and then Puerto Rican. It's Ali, Smith, Yen is here. Zuki's, Defiable, Vanilla's above them is higher. Paper, Victor V, and Epic, 288. I swear we need a big game. We need a big game. My day's going good, Laxus. How's your day going? Art gets one onto Pure. Miro gets the elimination cleanup onto Pure. They're aiming at high ground, trying to disrupt the entire fight up above. Crims is going to get knocked down. Paper's going to get credit for that one. They're looking like they want to get a little bit closer in this scenario, but it might not be too safe with the zone pushing everybody forward, especially since they're going to be able to grab that revive. Pars, Pump, they're making their way in. Convict as well. Virgo, he gets tagged up, loses all of his shields, but luckily for him, he wastes no time reuniting with the rest of his team. Dala, Fletch, and Clux down underneath. Creep is in the distance. Bello gets another elimination. Finally cleaned those ones up, but he lost his entire team throughout the process. Fletch taking down Salco. That's all the way on the other side of the zone, along with Dala. Him and Clux. Hey, that's a big knock right there. And he re-downs him as well. Might have helped the superhero upgrade when it comes to that rank as Arc playing the right hand, but now the zone is forcing them in, forced to miss into the other side of the zone, and it basically leaves Salco out to dry, but they haven't actually cleaned up the elimination just yet, where the zone does the rest of the work. They're looking towards the outside, seeing what kind of upgrades they can get. Shotgun, loot, ammo, couple of builds, anything that was left on over. My biggest surprise so far of the day, both regions combined, is this team right here. Going up and over and seeing how they make this rotate. 366 over the top. Just taking it one step at a time, not getting overzealous or biting off more than they can chew at any one given moment. Team right in front. They're going to use the med miss smoke. Couple of them, for matter of fact, trying to stay alive. They get next to Centro and the full team, going for the pre-piece. First wall, that one's easy. The other one, the cone, probably going to be placed down. They didn't get what they wanted on that first try, so they're going to slow things down, backtrack back into the box, and reset. Look for any opportunities, and they're going to quickly go to the next wall they see. High or Quasra, they're the next ones in their line of sight, but Miro's team causes a little bit of a distraction. Third party gets them to rethink that situation. Bucky, Okus, and Virgo rotating to the front side of the zone. Double boxing, trying to build. Again, it's Epicwell and their team being the nuisance like a fly at a picnic. Teams trying to swat them away, but they already have 4 eliminations. 3 capes each. They're working in tandem to try to make sure resources align, are in sync. And instead of taking it all the way to the other side where they might have faced danger, going into the wrong box, they just take it one step at a time. A convicted team right down below looking to threaten a possible offensive opportunity, but they're going to keep on strolling through. Up and over, front side of the zone, they go. Epicwell and them trying to do the same thing, waiting for the reload. He takes a huge chunk of damage thanks to that storm. And you look at their inventory right now, Paper's waiting with that med miss down. They're probably waiting for the next couple of pulls, use that med miss, get to the front side of the zone, and kind of hunker down on the front end. Convict gets found out. Yumi as well underneath. He's spraying. He's trying to make his way up the mountain. The zone is now creeping in. He goes down. Epicwell is going to get credit for that elimination. Zuki's is here as well. Instead of going for the actual elimination and the loot, they just get to the front side of the zone. They do the med miss play that I was talking about, making sure they have comfort, they have safety, but I spoke too soon. Epicwell was not a part of the team. He's going to go down, cut from underneath. That's Virgo who takes him out. Paper and Victor V don't even hesitate. This is the Global Championship 2024 qualifying team out of NA Central. If any chance is a chance to make that duo chemistry shine, it is going to be now. Source gets another elimination. Down underneath. Yumi's already gone. He lost his teammate. No chance to get him back. The zone is quickly moving him up, but they're spending a lot of builds to make sure they're safe on the other side. Paper, Victor V, they're knocking on the doors. They only have one more med miss left. They can outlast that team, but for how long? They don't have any more capes. Getting to the zone as it pushes further and further forward is going to mean they're going to have to sacrifice some HP on their way on over, and Paper's going to be the first one to go. He accidentally side dashes. The mistake has cost him almost everything, but he lands a good shot onto one. Victor V somehow, some way finds a misformed cape on the other side and a chug on top of that, keeping these solo clutch points intact. Into the top 8 we go. Lux around the outside doing the same thing. 57 points, trying to make some wonders happen. Source A lot of solos just running around as Victor V looking to claim another one. That's on the source. Even Par's taking down one as Victor V lands another haymaker, getting another elimination, bringing the solo total to 6 so far. And now he's going up against Velo. When things get tough, what do? You just crash right through. Dashes in some cases as the elimination on the Velo goes through yet again. Victor V running wild. Okus, the other solo left alive, but it's the trio. They've already won 2 games so far. They're looking for a third, and they have it in the bag if they want to play heel off or if they want to take it by force. His Pump changes his mind. He travels back. Okus, on the other hand, runs out of absolutely everything. He goes down. Baka, Pump, and Pars win their 3rd game of the day. Hey, I told you I don't make no predictions very often, but when I do, they good ones. 431 points. Yo, Victor V, insane. 6th place. 6th place. What is the math here? So hold on. 26. 74-point difference. 74-point difference. Not bad. Arc School and Salco, 270. This is basically Baka, Pars, and Pump's tournament to lose. It's their tournament to lose. Miro, Phoenix, and Thoric, 9th place, 0 eliminations. They drop a goose egg in that game. Not bad, though. 9th place, still points through placement, but not even half. 60s, Velo, and Scissor, 4th place, 9 elims. Back-to-back games inside of the top 5. Back-to-back games with 9 eliminations. Victor V, Epic, and Paper. Manny, Yasir, and Flinty. Monk, Quasra, Hire. Haju, Pure, and Creep. Xenon, Vorks, and Freeze to round out our top 10. Ratgun, Yemity, and Banana. Struggles continue for them, but at least they're right there out of the top 10. Yumi, Quad Lamb for NA. Hey, that's something I don't think many people saw coming. I said they had a chance. I didn't even know how much. I said maybe a chance. Didn't even hype them up. Nothing. Nothing. What's the top? What's the prize? Well, I have no idea. Let's see. Go to day 2. Ah, there we go. $30,000 first. $45,000 first. 27. 18. 15 change. Less than 16. Bad, not bad. Not bad for a video game. I'm just saying, not bad for a video game. I just wish I was good, bro. I'd play on NA West. I'd play on NA West. Of course I would play on NA West. I can get, nah, maybe. Let me not kid myself. Let's see how long until next game real quick. How long into the next game? About 8 minutes into the next game. Yo, Kiduo. It probably goes unsaid, but I want to let you know I appreciate you. I appreciate your brother. You're all the true stars of the show. Wish you all the love and success in the world. Is Convict conned? Yes, they were. They were. And they only lost 1 of those off spawns out of, I think, 3. Everyone wants to hear like some of your reactions or thought about Central today. Any predictions for tomorrow? I think is probably one of the most exciting FNCS finals there's been in a while. I think it's close. I think it's really up to Peterbot. If it's a runaway train, somebody's going to have to shut him down. I don't know who it's going to be. But if we start tomorrow on Central, Peterbot top 3 with at least 10, 15 elims for the team, it's over. It's over unless somebody stops him. If Buck gets another game, you looking at day 2. Oh, let's see. Let's see real quick. Hold up. Yeah, 88, 17th, 23, 20, 13th, and 2nd. Okay. First, 5th, 4th. Most consistent team in the tournament. Acorn not letting that happen. We'll see how it plays out. Think Miro still has a chance to make it to globals? Look at this. I think so. It's not a 100-point deficit yet. It's only 80. It's only 80 points down. Said there was a Q bug. Uh-oh. I think he did. I want to say he did, bro. Let's you know. So at 9 on the clock is when the next game is. So 4 minutes away. I just want a close game. That's all I want. I don't want to run a rate train. I don't want game 10 starts. There's a 300-point lead. Like, you know how boring? You know? Even though it probably won't be boring. So I'm not going to say it's boring. But, like, come on now. But I'll be right back. Hold up. Give me like 2 minutes. Use the restroom. Give me like 2 minutes. Use the restroom. Be right back, team. Did he crash? Who crashed? Wait, what?